Hi folks, the Filipina P here, and you won't believe where I am. I'm in Daytona Beach, Florida for Bike Week. This place is crazy. Every year, about 500,000 people from all over the country come to Daytona's Bike Week, and it's one of the biggest events in Central Florida. Old people, young people, both men and women come to witness the spectacle and show off their motorcycles. Now, we have plenty of motorbikes in the Philippines, but they're mostly what you'd call scooters, so I was in for quite a surprise. As a Filipina, I've never seen anything like this, so I decided to walk around and see who I ran into. Right away, I noticed a lot of leather and lace and some rather unusual attire on the ladies, if you can call 2 dots of nipple tape attire. Now, I don't know if this is the type of thing they wear every day, but somehow I kinda doubt it. Not every woman was scantily clad, so at least I didn't feel out of place. But one thing I did notice was that I was about the only Asian person there. I know there are Filipinos in Florida, but I guess they just don't like Bike Week. I didn't feel like I stuck out though, which is the cool thing about America. You guys always make me feel welcome, and I can fit in just about anywhere. The stores were jammed with people, and the crowd outside was starting to swell, and everyone's attention seemed to be focused on the stream of bikers going down Main Street. I could tell there was plenty to do here, but the main attraction is the bikes. So before I got to do that other stuff, I decided to stop and do a little filming. Whoa, that's a motorcycle? Never seen one like that before. Now that's what I think of when I imagine a biker. Lordy, that thing is huge! And I do mean the motorcycle. Well, I guess these guys took Bike Week literally. Now that's kind of cool, futuristic looking. What in the world is that? You guys probably know, but I haven't a clue. What's with these huge bikes? That looks like something Batman would ride. Speak of the devil, Catwoman, and Catgirl. And everywhere you looked, there were always the police, or what they call the police. But you know, I didn't see a single person doing anything bad the whole day. Everyone just seemed happy. Now here's a weird looking bike. You could never ride that one in the Philippines. The roads just aren't flat enough. I bet I'd be shocked if I knew how much something like that cost though. Ooh, that one's pretty. I love the banana yellow. I had no clue there were so many different styles and colors. And they even had bikes that represented schools. Go Tigers! So let's go see what's next. Well, I still wasn't feeling like much of a biker, but maybe that's because I didn't look like one. Let's see what they got. A pink leather vest? Nah, that's not quite my style. Bad boy booty shorts? I think I need to get a booty first. I know, a leather hat. Well, it kind of fits anyway, but nah, it makes me look like a cowboy. What about a shiny metallic top with tassels? But it's completely see-through, and just like the booty shorts, I don't think I have the necessary equipment. How about biker boots? They must be a size 9 because they look like they'd fit. But I'm already wearing boots, kinda. Now that's a biker jacket, but not exactly right. Ah, now that's my style. I love that one. But one look at the price tag and back on the rack it goes. Now, who would wear something like that? I think we're about to find out a little later on. Nothing says Bike Week like a tattoo, and this place was hopping. Let's go inside and check it out. Oh no, I'm not getting a tattoo. Oh my gosh, this is painful. I wonder if I can talk to the manager and find out about the tattoo biz. They look awfully busy, but maybe I'll get lucky. All right, so Bobby, tell us about your shop.
So our shop, Victory Tattoo, is the first shop in Daytona since 1971. So they actually had a ban on tattooing in Daytona
Really?
since the 70s.
Okay, so you own this shop.
Yeah, we own this shop.
Wow.
So we opened the shop up in 2016, had to do a 8-month-long battle with the city, get votes, go through all the city boards to open up.
Okay.
First one since, and right here on Main Street, in the middle of everything.
Nice. Is this the busiest days?
Volume-wise, this is the most
Volume-wise?
volume we see within 10 days. We're fortunate we stay busy all year round. We've been in business here since 2009 in town, so
Yeah.
people know us in the area. We stay busy.
Right.
But volume-wise, yes, this is the most volume we do. We bring in artists to help us.
Oh, okay.
We're here from noon till about 3, 4 in the morning.
Okay.
There's 12 of us here throughout it, rotating out. So it is quite an operation during Bike Week.
So what are the craziest tattoos?
The craziest tattoo, there was this lady that used to be here on Main Street, and she had Boner Garage tattooed on her stomach.
Oh.
Big old English with arrows pointing down. She was in her 60s, short, a little overweight. She would take pictures with people, for money during the event.
Have you had a big guy ask you to tattoo on his arm, like love mom with a heart in it?
Of course, yeah. We
There
do
are people
traditional
like that?
tattoos. We do mom tattoos.
Okay.
Yeah, we do the classic mom tattoo and a heart all the time.
Do people actually ask to get tattooed on their, forehead?
On their face?
On their
Yeah.
face? Okay.
Yeah, people
It's a
ask
normal
to get tattooed
thing?
on their face. It's gotten more normal over the past, I'd say, 6 years.
Okay.
20 years ago, no, that wasn't normal. You didn't see somebody with face tattoos unless they either tattooed or they were, in a circus sideshow or carnival or route or something like that. And usually they tattooed too, or pierced.
Okay. Has anyone asked to be tattooed in their genitalia?
That happens.
Really?
Yeah.
How often?
Not as often as people make it out. I would say people ask probably once or twice a year. People will ask. People actually go through with it. Maybe
Really?
once every few years, someone will go through with
Do
it.
you care to ask them why?
No, we're not life coaches.
Okay. Do you guys do tattoo removals? If they change their minds and
So if they change their minds, we do cover-ups a lot of the time. Say if someone,
Oh.
gets a name that they shouldn't get, and
Yeah,
they come
like-
back later.
if-
That rarely works out. It's a curse. So we'll come back and do something over it. And we do offer removal as well. That's something we've gotten into. So we have a laser machine where we can remove things, but that's a lengthy process.
Okay.
Not instant. That takes a year.
Well, thank you so much, Bobby, for your time. And where are you guys located?
We're at 514 Main Street, Daytona Beach, Florida.
Okay.
Victory Tattoo. We have a website, all social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff.
Awesome. Well, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you.
Perfect. Back out on the street, the crowd was getting even bigger as the day went on. People lined the road with their cell phones out, filming all the unusual sights. I tried to film everything you'd find interesting, and I think I did a good job. You can thank me later. But now I wanted to talk to one of the bikers to find out what keeps him coming back to Daytona. You will never bring me... Oh, I bet I could. So, sir, what's your name?
Jim,
Jim, so where are you from?
Pennsylvania.
Your bike looks awesome.
It's an older bike. It's
Older
a-
bike,
it's a
okay.
2003 Indian.
So what do you look forward to during bike week?
Just having fun.
Having fun?
Watching bands play, drinking beer.
Drinking beers?
I love my beer.
Oh, don't we all? Have you met any crazy people here?
You're the first crazy one I met.
I think he is right. Well, thanks a lot for your time.
Where are you going to put this at?
You too. You're gonna be famous, good sir.
Oh, boy.
And then I came across the Frog Garden. I have no clue what it is, but you know me, I'm gonna go find out. Okay, I realized pretty quickly that I probably can't show you everything that goes on here. But let's just say it was a type of social gathering where the men seemed particularly interested in the movements of the women, and they were willing to put cash in various parts of the ladies' outfits in return for these movements. And some of the women were well rewarded for their efforts. Other women acted as waitresses, who must have been so eager to get to work they forgot to put on their uniforms. But the gentlemen in attendance didn't seem to mind a bit. and were content to enjoy a drink while discussing the affairs of the day. But not everyone was there for debauchery. These guys were determined to save souls, including mine. I gotta give him credit for going into the lion's den and standing up for what they believe in. And right next door, there was a free rock concert. These guys were actually really good, but I can't play their music or I'd get a copyright strike. I was just amazed at all the things there were to do here, and the best part was, I hadn't even spent a single penny. I don't know how this band was making money, but they sure deserved to get paid. With the noise from the concert added to the noise from the bikes, it was loud enough to wake the dead, but I doubt they minded. They were probably having a blast too. I was surprised by all the different types of bikers. Age and race and gender just didn't matter. And one thing that really stood out was how friendly everyone was. It didn't matter what they looked like or where they were from. The people just looked so happy. And when they saw me filming, most of them waved. Smiles all around. So let's talk to a veteran of Bike Week and see what he has to say. So Andrew, how are you doing today?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. So tell us about Bike Week.
Well, this has been going on for 80 years, since before the Second World War.
Okay.
All right, so originally people came down here to race, and we'd race on the street. One way, they go over on the beach, and they'd race back on the beach. It's a bagger.
Uh-huh.
Call it a bagger because it has saddlebags on here.
Okay.
It's a contest between Harley Davidson and Indian Motorcycle, and they race to see which one.
What's the prize? A nice chick to be bagged?
So this bike here is a 2023 Road Glide,
Wow.
and I bought it last November as a leftover. New right off the showroom floor, and I've done a couple things to it, but it's basically stock. Well, the motor is stock, but the exhaust is all new. There's a cam in here, and this is what they call it stage 2. So you put a cam in there, which gives you more horsepower, and you open up the exhaust and the breather so let the engine breathe better. And then I put the bars on here,
Oh, okay.
put a little bit of chrome on, but other than that, it's basically stock.
Is it really true that this is a chick magnet?
Well, some people say that. I don't know. But
Is that how you got your wife?
no, that's a whole
No,
other
it's
story.
another story. Okay. Well, most guys, they come here, they drink beers and watch the concert.
Yeah, you're either, it's a circus. So
Oh,
you're
okay.
in the circus or you're watching the circus.
Okay.
One or the other.
One or the other.
So if you're riding up and down Main Street, you're in the circus.
Well, Andrew, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, well, you have a safe trip.
You too. And even though the light was starting to fade, the people just kept pouring in. And the event took on a whole new flavor. Suddenly, it felt more like a carnival. As the darkness fell and the lights came on, the sea of people became shoulder to shoulder, and you could feel an energy in the crowd that wasn't there before, like they were waiting for something. Even the bikes were cooler, with neon lights and glittering paint jobs. But once again, it was the interesting people that would make this night so unique. I mean, where else can you find a Wookiee just walking down the sidewalk? Or find an 8-foot-tall bumblebee blocking the road? Now you gotta admit, that outfit is way cool. How would you like to have that for Halloween? And who makes those? It's not like you can just get one at Walmart. And where else can you find a guy dressed up like a, don't make me say it. I even found Jesus! This is my lucky night. First the pamphlet telling me he was coming, and here he is, right on schedule. Since I hadn't eaten all day, the smell from this street food vendor attracted me like a Filipino to a peso. And although it really did look good, I wasn't sure what it was. I saw something about a turkey leg, and even though I've eaten turkey before, it probably wasn't a good idea to try to interview people while walking around with one, so I just kept on going. I wonder what I'd see next. To no one's surprise, I saw a lot more dancing girls. Now I don't really understand why men like to see this kind of thing. It doesn't offend me, I just don't get the attraction to it. But plenty of guys were there, and plenty of dollars were being spent, as the party atmosphere kicked into high gear and the alcohol started to flow. Maybe that makes the dancing girls look prettier. Now, I'd already seen a lot of things that most Filipinas don't ever get to see, and I'm thankful for that. But then I witnessed something that really blew my mind. Right in the middle of a huge crowd on a busy sidewalk, I noticed a woman posing for pictures with the people passing by. But the weird thing was, she was completely topless. I don't know if she was charging for it or just doing it for fun, but I can't imagine letting thousands of people see me half naked. Not to mention the fact that if I was doing it for money, I'd probably go broke. She seemed perfectly happy with it, but I think I'll just stick to playing my video games for kicks. And just before I was gonna call it a night, a woman asked me to stand on a platform and wave a flag. I had no clue what I was doing, but she said they were gonna spin me around while they filmed it. She said it was free, so I figured, why not? I couldn't imagine why they wanted me to do that, but they turned it into this. Pretty cool, huh? Well, folks, I'm sure the party's gonna last all night long, but I have other places to visit. This has been the Filipina P signing off from Bike Week 2025. If you think about it, I'm kind of like Marianne. We both have bubbly personalities. We've lived in bamboo huts, and both of us are stuck on a tropical island, doing whatever we can to get off. If you want to help me get rescued, please give a thumbs up on this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you can see my next episode. If you really want to save me, check out my Patreon page for extra content and exclusive videos and features. And also like Marianne, I have to take cold showers. Hey Gilligan, can you throw me that towel? I'm so not looking forward to this.
No, you sure don't look like the skipper.
Gilligan? Only 4 men on the island, and I have to get stuck with a peeping Gilligan.